Hey guys, so Chef Kyle here again. I'm going to go over how to make some crispy pork belly today. So, what you have here is a pork belly. This is what bacon is made out of. When you buy it from the butcher, you're going to get probably the skin on here. So to get it really crispy, we want to help the fat underneath the skin render out. So just take a sharp knife, make some thin, kind of pulling slices like this. I like to keep them pretty close together here. Then we're just going to kind of flip it around and go the opposite direction. It's a little bit time consuming, but I think this part is totally worth it. Alright, so you want to put this in a roasting pan, or really just something with high sides. Enough space to hold the whole pork belly. Season it generously with just some kosher or sea salt on both sides. I just said sea salt, weird. And then we're going to rub it into the skin. Want to kind of get it in those little those hash marks that we made early on. Then we're going to add some aromatics, so things that create an aroma when they cook. So that's garlic clove and juniper berry and peppercorn and green cardamom, half a cinnamon stick. Just because I wanted to see if I could break it, you could probably put the whole cinnamon stick in. And then just some water. Lid. Alright, so this is going to go in a 325 degree in Fahrenheit oven for about an hour and a half. So this is what it looks like after an hour and a half. You're going to have all those kind of aromatic juices, almost kind of a pork stock building up in the bottom. So just kind of baste that warm stock over the top so it flavors the skin as well. So that went back into the oven, still at 325, for another hour and a half. And this is what it looks like. We know that it's done when a knife goes in and comes out pretty easily. We're going to transfer it to a pan, so we want to make sure that it fits in the pan that we're choosing. So it does. Pork belly goes in the pan, top that with parchment paper. So the other pan that should be about the same size, if anything maybe a little smaller, won't stick to the pork. Then we got to weigh it down with cans. I like to use cans, anything heavy. Actually, make it even heavier. There we go. And then that is going to go into our fridge for 24 hours. We know it's been 24 hours because the lighting and my shirt have changed. Alright, so this is what it looks like. I'm going to kind of trim it off so that we can make as close to perfect squares as possible. It's really just more so for presentation purposes. So you can kind of see those layers there. Gorgeous. So we want to make pieces all about the same size. And you can see those hash marks have really kind of popped there after the roast and the press. If you kind of line them up together like this, helps you with consistency, so they all kind of look the same. I went back into the oven. That is all the pork belly. So the oven is 500 degrees. And we do that kind of just until it looks like that. That's about 30 minutes or so. So it's super crispy on the top, kind of like chicharrones. Alright, so this is just kind of the final presentation. This one was made by my son, Trevor, for our Speakeasy Supper Club. And you know he's a good chef because there's green stuff and black stuff and crispy stuff and confusing gray stuff on the plate. That's how you know it's important. Alright, so last piece goes on, and there you have it. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Sign up for a supper club.